2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the Fedex Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Oh, that is crushed. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Opting for the 5-iron. That should find the sand. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. "13 feet to the cup."
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
This one's looking good.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. A double bogey putt in front of them. So a disappointing double to begin their round there.
Luke, that had all kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just a 4-footer remaining. I don't mind the look of this. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, that's a handy shot. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
It's a little wayward.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
How close was that to going down? And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This one has eyes for the hole. And down she goes. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Could not be more perfect.
From around 180 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Going with the 7.
They've chosen to club down here.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looking really good. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
A chance to move into first place here. Get excited. This could go in. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Good shot there.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Straight out of the top drawer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
We've reached the 8th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Par putt coming up here.
Putt is underway.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Collin Morikawa. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Handy effort, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
An important par save.
Nice stroke. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's brilliant out of the sand. Let's take a look at the current standings. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back nine to play.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Quality shot, that one. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
That's tidy. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for first place. Didn't that look good for a long time? This one's for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Oh, that was pure. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Not a bad play, that one.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet. This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, almost went in. Okay, let's get back to the action. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down? Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Putting for a par now. I like the look of this. And in it goes for the par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick. That dog will hunt.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Not bad. Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Going with the 6-iron here. Wonderfully played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
Looking good. Good putt, that. Currently at -4 for the round. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Lovely effort, that. Lining up from about 230 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Opting for the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And they'll tap this in for birdie. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Wonderful shot.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the pitching wedge here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Not a bad line, this. Nicely holed and for par. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to face a par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. A little off the mark on that approach shot. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. It's got a chance. Okay, steady now. A bogey putt awaits. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, caught up in some branches. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
A bit long on that one. And this is what's in front of them to win the Serenity Championship. It's on a good line. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.